realize that in a rapidly growing organization, the opportunity oftentimes grows faster than is humanly possible for people. And I'm gonna let Martin speak to this a little bit, but what happens, we've noticed in our organization, is that you have people who are actually doing a phenomenal job and growing at an amazing rate. Yet what the organization requires gets ahead of where they are. We have a gentleman in our company who's one of our vice presidents of development. Amazing guy, been with us a long time. His professional development, well, he's been with us, has been amazing. But our development company went from like developing a couple of houses to doing millions and millions of square feet with major national corporations. He wasn't ready to lead that. He's grown amazingly. He's like a tremendous success story. But if the fact that he can no longer be the guy to run the whole development team at this size reads to him like he's a failure, then man, one of our biggest, most talented, successful people is gonna get cast as a failure. So the hardest thing about growth, I see, is to let people actually self-discover the path that they're on and where that fits. And the bigger the organization grows, the more you're gonna need people to actually settle into some piece of the organization, right? And be happy, be comfortable with that, and let that be a huge, see the opportunity in that. Because actually, as you grow, people's responsibilities and scope is actually gonna shrink in terms of its focus. It's gonna require more effort to drive it forward. So before, we had someone who did all operations. Now he's somebody who does HR, somebody who does technology, somebody who does, benefits, right? Well, that's because we've grown. And so if somebody said, well, I used to do it all, and now I only do HR, I only do benefits, well then, that's not because you failed, it's actually because you were able to develop a deeper level of expertise. So that's been one of the hardest things I've seen. And the other one is ego. This is the industry of ego, right? And so I think that there are so many times when I've seen people choose, and I think we have to be very open to this, like, whatever your currency is, it's your currency. And if your currency is you want, your name on the door, or you want to be the one up, that's a cool currency. But know that that's the currency. And I think that there's a lot of times in this industry where people make decisions that are about different levels of currency. They're not necessarily about growth and professional responsibility. So be open. Those are my two things. I think that you have to be open to constantly finding and looking for talent. I think that's something that we settle in. Because we all want, we get comfortable with people we're with and we love them. And so, but are we constantly looking for and trying to upgrade them?